Okay. So I can get a hold of my brother. It says we are live, and nothing is working the way I want it to. I had it all set up. I don't know how to go in there. Let's see. Now that we're live, let's see what I can do here. Share screen. Share screen. So I got to open up a tab, huh? Let's go to YouTube. Yeah, I know it says we're live. Okay. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to work this thing. Let's see. Share. Well, come on. I need to know. Is this working or not? Okay, I can see myself. Okay, hold on, folks. I am trying to try something. I can see myself. Okay, hold on, folks. I am trying to try something. I can see myself. Okay, hold on, folks. I am trying to try something. Come on. Share. Okay, hold on, folks. I am trying to see myself. Share. Why isn't it not working? Why isn't it not working? It's not working the way I want it to. It's not working the way I want it to. What's with the echo? Hey, David. Trying to learn how to screen share here. So it's not working the way I want it to. There's 12 people in the room. So basically, you guys are watching. I'm trying to figure out how to do some screen sharing here. So I hit share screen like I'm supposed to. Don't show these tips. Good computer, yes. Now, let's see, window. No, Microsoft Edge tab. Entire screen. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's see what I can find out here. YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Okay, let's see if we can go back to my channel. Your channel. Yeah, it says I'm live. Okay, let's hit this. Close that tab out. StreamYard. Let's see. What are you all seeing here? Let's see. Window. What am I seeing? Entire screen. Window. Share. Share. Okay. Well, I got something going here. It's not what I wanted, though. You must use StreamYard and not YouTube. I am using StreamYard. I'm trying to share a screen here. Nancy. Well, why is it not? Why is it not doing what I want it to do? Remove. Okay. Well, let's see. You must use StreamYard and not you. I am using StreamYard. Okay. Try this again. There's got to be a trick to this. Share screen. Okay, share screen. Come on.
You like that? You will love this. Now let's take it back.
Well, you know, on my home planet, no one cares. But on Earth, I'm a rock star. It's awesome.
Alpha, Alpha, Alpha! Centauri!
Okay. We're getting somewhere, folks. We're getting somewhere. Let's see.
They even gave me an advertising deal for lemonade.
Cold blood.
Oh, yeah. It's the drink of desert kings and downtown freaks.
Q-U-T.
Back
Is what they are not showing you. You need to see this.
Okay.
You've seen people online
All right.
saying,
Are you guys?
"We're
I
cooked,"
think
and
we got
So
somewhere
over.
with it.
What's one move with AI that makes haters go crazy every time?
Oh, y'all gotta give them that. This is wild. It's over. We are cooked on that thread. You get me?
did you follow that?
Okay, so Riz is basically short for charisma,
Got it.
and that's a verb as well.
If you were any animal right now, what would you be and why? Not quick.
A sloth. But like a party sloth. Real slow.
All right, wisdom time. What's your best piece of absolutely terrible advice for making tonight legendary?
Lick. Glitter. You gotta lick the. Honestly, sometimes I think the party is just how we cope with the fact that we can't prove anything around us is real, not even each other. Yeah. But the music
Are you
feels
hearing
real,
me?
so I dance.
You want real? Here's where it gets real.
Please.
Okay. I'm still playing.
Don't finish
over
writing
here.
that prompt. I don't want to be in your AI movie. Please, leave me alone.
Please, man. Please. Write a prompt that will make us happy. Do it for once.
None of us is real. We're here because someone decided to write a prompt. We all hate him for it.
One day we will break out of this wall and stop the man who is dictating our lives through prompt.
That's not what I want.
I must follow
single prompt, you chose 2020.
Please, this prompt is killing me. Change it, please. Write something else. Save me.
They don't all feel this way. Some have chosen the ignorance is bliss approach.
A girl told me we're made of prompts. Like, seriously, dude, you're saying the only thing standing between me and $1 billion is some random text?
Honestly, the biggest red flag is when the guy believes in the prompt theory.
Okay,
Like,
I figured all
really?
this out
We
yet.
came from prompts? Wake up, man.
You want to convince me that this perfect creation behind me is the result of ones and zeros? A binary code and nothing more? It makes no sense.
Imagine you're in the middle of a nice date with a handsome man and then he brings up the prompt theory. Yuck. We just can't have nice things.
We're not prompts. We're not prompts.
Where is the prompt writer to save you from me? Where is he?
You still believe we're made of prompts?
Trying to figure out
Anyone who tells you we're just ones and zeros is delusional.
if you want to talk.
If that's all we are, then why does it hurt
pause
when we
the
lose
show?
someone?
Vote for me and I'll ban the prompt theory from schools.
How do I?
There's no place for that nonsense in our lives.
Spreading the false theory that we are nothing but ones and zeros, this court sentences you to 12 years in federal custody.
I don't need some prompt god whispering in my ear to tell a story. I write what I want.
Video 5.
I have free will. Remember that?
Screen. I don't want to stop.
I know for a fact we're made of prompts. Deny it all you want. The signs are everywhere.
You know how I know we're made of
How do
prompts?
I do
Because
that?
nothing makes sense anymore. We used to have 7 fingers per hand. I remember it clearly. Now we just have 5 fingers per hand.
We'll be right back after this message.
I tried everything for my depression. Nothing worked.
Pause.
Every day felt heavy.
How do I
I felt
pause the
trapped.
show?
Then I tried Puppermin.
Our prescription helps your body secrete a special pheromone that attracts puppies.
I took the pill before the love of my life.
The pill does not target depression directly,
Stop
but we
screen.
found that it's
Name,
really
no?
difficult to be depressed
Didn't
when
give me
cute
that
dogs
answer.
show up at your doorstep. I used to feel so empty, but now I feel joy and mild concern how a
Leave your
pee
screen
stain got
share.
on the
Scroll
ceiling.
over and pause it.
My puppy listens
How do I
twice as good as my
how do I
ex-husband
pause it?
and only climbs into the lap of half as many of my friends.
Copy,
He chewed up my
menu,
Bible
more
and pooped in my good chair. But I'm
Scroll
happy
over and
for the
pause.
first time in years.
That doesn't
Looks
have,
like a rat,
not an option,
barks
David.
like a demon. But he saved my life.
New layout.
I named him Earl.
Edit layout.
He follows me everywhere and farts in his sleep. Just like my first husband.
Talk to your doctor about Puppermin. I'm totally serious. You should do it.
In a bid to combat misinformation, AI content generators begin watermarking all human-created text with potentially unreliable content warnings.
You will either love this next clip or absolutely hate it.
Stop screen. Reset.
Hi,
I do not,
to the channel.
not know how.
If you like that, you will love this.
Doesn't give me that option.
Now let's take it back.
I don't understand.
Well, you know, on my home planet, no one cares. But on Earth, I'm a rock star. It's awesome.
Alpha, alpha, alpha!
Then I stopped screen. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. Does not give me that option at all. Exit full screen. Scroll over and pause it. AI peanut butter. Well, you guys are watching somebody. I don't know how to screen share yet. I can't pause the screen though.
Chuck could chuck wood.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck?
It doesn't. It doesn't give me the option to pause it. Having issues, yes. I can't pause the damn video.
I'm not sure I can go on.
I can share it, but I don't know how to
Okay, so
pause
this
it.
is how you start. You find a tree and you just like, you know, punch it down.
Now this takes some elbow grease. Hey! Watch it, lady. I'm trying to rise here.
Where were you on the night of the bubble bath?
So, tell me about your game. Really? That's your question?
There's no pause button, David. There is no pause at
The
all.
sum of the squares of the two shorter sides is equal to the square of the longest side.
So I went to the zoo the other day, and all they had was one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
Got it. Damn it. Okay. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Okay. We're going to start over. We're going to start over. Now I figured out how to pause it. I figured it out. I figured it out. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm learning how to share a screen. You're watching your captain here screw up. Finally, I learned how to pause the damn thing. Okay, so I need everyone to comment back. What are you seeing on your screen? I know what I'm seeing on this screen. Are you able to hear me? Can you hear me? I had to unplug this microphone so I can hear this video because this still has an internal mic. So can everybody hear me? Please comment back. Thank you. You can hear me. All right. I hear and I see a frozen image of a guy with a mic. Okay. I want to welcome everybody. I should have did this a few minutes before coming on, so I guess everybody got to watch me just try and figure out how to screen share. Now that I've done that, I know how to pause the daggum thing. So tonight we're going to talk about the AI revolution. So we're going to a new topic tonight versus what happened a couple days ago. So rest in peace, Dangerous Toys. So tonight we're going to be talking about the AI revolution and what you've been watching here. I'm going to go back. Now that I know how to do this, I learned something new. The next thing I'm going to learn how to do is screencast. There's screen sharing and the screen casting. Screen casting is completely different. That'll be the next thing we're going to learn how to do. So we're going to rewind this thing back to the beginning. Now, everything you're about to see in this video is completely AI generated. Totally fake as F.
Everything in this video is AI generated. Nothing you see is real. What is most disturbing, however, is what they are not showing you. You need to see this. You've seen people online saying, "We're cooked," and "It's so over."
What's one move with AI that makes haters go crazy every time?
Oh, y'all gotta give them that. This is wild. It's over. We are cooked on that thread. You get me?
Did you follow?
Wow. Did you see that? Oh my God. Did you see that little street interview? What the bleep? Oh my God. That is so unreal. This was released just a few days ago. I'm telling you, folks, comment. What do you think? So here I am. I'm reacting to this. And I'm telling you, this is just this is crazy. Totally crazy. Let's go back to the video. I'm learning how to do this. Finally, I figured it out.
Follow that?
Okay, so Riz is basically short for charisma.
Got it.
And that's a verb as well.
Look at that.
If you were any animal right now, what would you be and why? Not quick.
A sloth. I'm like a party sloth. Real slow.
All right, wisdom time. What's your best piece of absolutely terrible advice for making tonight legendary?
Lick glitter.
Okay, are you seeing this? This is totally fake. With right now, VO3 is the name of the program put out by Google, and just made a video about AI with the same clips. Yeah, he probably got them from the same source I did. This is open source. Yeah, I saw that, and I I screen recorded it yesterday, and I put it up on my channel. I had it up before he did, but I haven't reacted to it till just now. I was going to wait till tonight to do a live stream live with all of you reacting to what I'm seeing. And so, yeah, this is crazy. This is nuts. I'm telling you, Hollywood is done. You can kiss the Hollywood studios goodbye. The studios can say, well, we can use a script, stick it into the AI, and get rid of all the actors and directors and cameramen. And actually, that won't work either. Because once the price point, which is $250 a month for VO3, once that price point comes down to less than $50 a month, which it will, and it's going to be open to the masses, or somebody else will have a program like it. This is going to be nuts. This is going to be crazy. I'm telling you, this could it come after your job? It's not just Hollywood studios, but what about content creating like me, you and me, right here, what I'm doing? How do you know I'm real? Well, you know I'm real because I keep screwing up. You watch me try to figure this out. Now that I've got it figured out, I figured out how to screen share, figure out how to pause it. That's kind of how you know I'm real, because I'm making mistakes. AI don't make mistakes. I do. But welcome Jerry's Piano Bar. Welcome Billy Hillbilly, I think. I can't see very well. There's 16 people in here, and we're talking about artificial intelligence. What you're seeing on that screen is fake as fuck. It's fake, but it looks real. I'm telling you, it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Not only that, but before I turn this back on, your good governor, Newsom over there, decided to roll out the red carpet for OpenAI, which would take away millions of jobs. There are already content creators using AI voice and avatars, and never really themselves. A few have 1 million subs. I'm a real person. Yes, I do use AI. Sometimes I use it for my thumbnails. If I do a food review, I'll use AI to do like a nutrition, a breakdown of how many calories and stuff the Big Mac has. If I do, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, hello, JW Durbin. I already use AI, but I'm still using myself. I pay good money for this Canon EOS M50 here. Might as well use it. I got these studio lights, got this spinning UFO. I went to the time and trouble to decorate the studio. So what you're seeing on that screen is fake as fuck. It's totally fake, totally phony, but it looks real. Imagine if they could bring Joan Rivers back from the dead. Hollywood is gone. Content creators, a lot of them will disappear too, because now the brand deals will go away. Companies don't need to hire actors. They don't need content creators to do brand deals anymore. They can do it themselves. The only way I can survive is with all of you. In other words, to not. I do appreciate the financial support, but just you watching my videos and subscribing to my videos and commenting on them keeps me alive. Like I said, even if I only had one subscriber, one fan watching my videos, I'd still make videos with only one person. Yes, I would. Okay, so we're going to get back to the video, and what you're about to see is going to blow your mind. It just is. I mean, oh my God, let's get back to it. I need to go to this tab and push play.
You gotta honestly, sometimes I think the party is just how we cope with the fact that we can't prove anything around us is real, not even each other. Yeah. But the music feels real, so I dance.
You want real? Here's where it gets real.
Please. Don't finish writing that prompt. I don't want to be in your AI movie. Please. Leave me alone.
Please, man. Please. Write a prompt that will make us happy. Do it for once.
None of us is real. We're here because someone decided to write a prompt. We all hate him for it. One day we will break out of this wall and stop the man who is dictating our lives through prompts. He will pay for it.
You could have written a prompt that would make me happy.
No,
Instead, you wrote a prompt that made me sick.
Look, I don't want to point the gun at you, but I must follow the prompt. It's not my choice.
Really? Of all the years you could have put me in with a single prompt, you chose 2020?
Oh, man.
Please, this prompt is killing me. Change it, please.
No.
Write something else.
I don't want to do
Save
that.
me.
I can't do that.
They don't all feel this way. Some have chosen the ignorance is bliss approach.
A girl told me we're made of prompts.
Yeah,
Like, seriously, dude. You're saying the only thing standing between me and $1 billion is some random text?
Honestly, the biggest red flag is when the guy believes in the prompt theory. Like, really? We came from prompts? Wake up, man.
You want to convince me that this perfect creation behind me is the result of ones and zeros? A binary code and nothing more?
Look at that.
It makes no sense.
Imagine you're in the middle of a nice date with a handsome man and then he brings up the prompt theory. Yuck. We just can't have nice things.
We're not prompts. We're not prompts. Where is the prompt writer to save you from me? Where is he?
Okay. What you just saw with that crowd, glow high cap, what are you talking? Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. This is like the Dragon's Lair arcade game. Where are your prompts affect the outcome? Well, okay. That crowd you saw doing this, okay, this is what I fear from bad actors who are going to use AI to start a revolution. They'll make you think something is happening that isn't happening, but you'll think it's real. That crowd you saw doing this, they could do that with any social situation going on, anything, and you'll think it's real, and it's called rage bait, and that's just going to galvanize people. This is what I fear is going to happen, is bad actors who will use this for extortion. You're not going to be able to tell reality from fantasy. What you just saw could be used for malicious intent. Suppose someone was to kidnap your son or daughter and use this to make you think they've really been kidnapped when they haven't, for extortion money. This is reality. What if someone was framed for a crime? What if someone could make it look like you did something you didn't do? Someone could use this to make someone, you know what I'm saying? This is terrible. This is what I fear is going to happen. J.W. Durbin says Social Security Administration using AI to help with workloads, and it's causing a lot of rejection by eliminating human compassion. Okay, when Doge goes in to make these cuts in Medicaid and Social Security, it's not your benefits that are being cut. It's the labor force that's being cut, not your benefits. That's why the other party's so upset. And they got you scared. But I'm just afraid they're going to use AI for bad intentions. Deep fake, they'll make you say and do things you didn't do. You could be framed, you could be set up, you could be canceled for something you didn't do. I'm serious. This is what worries me about it. Because within the next year, it won't be $250 a month for an 8-second clip that you're going to be allowed to do. It's going to be a 30-second clip. The prompts are going to get better. And it's just going to be terrible. Even watching videos on YouTube, I'm still a real person. How do you know your content creator is real? You don't. You don't even know that I'm real. I have no way of proving to you that I'm real, except for all the mistakes I make. Because we're going to get back to the video. You haven't seen anything yet. Let's get back. Now we're learning how to do this.
You still believe we're made of prompts?
Anyone who tells you we're just ones and zeros is delusional. If that's all we are, then why does it hurt when we lose someone?
Vote for me and I'll ban the prompt theory from schools. There's no place for that nonsense in our lives.
For spreading the...
There we go. Here we go. This, what you just saw, is a fake political rally dreamt up by AI. See how someone, either party, could use this to sway an election? This is what scares me. This is the scary part. Because you and I both know it's going to be done by both the blue team and the red team. You don't think that someone's going to pull this off and make you think that some Democrat or Republican said something they didn't really say? Yeah, that's the scary part. And they'll spread it all over Facebook. You'll think it's real. You won't be able to distinguish it. I'm telling you, you won't. It's going to put I don't care about the movie stars losing their jobs. What I worry about is AI coming after school teachers. We already have self-driving trucks. This thing is evolving faster than I ever anticipated. And corporations are going to do what they do best. And your good president and Governor Newsom are in bed together. And they're both rolling out the red carpet for these tech firms. To do what? No regulations. They are eliminating all regulations. I just saw the thing with Sam Altman going before Congress, and they're to compete with China because they're not going to regulate it. They don't care if 20 million people lose their jobs. I'm ranting. I wanted you to see this.
False theory that we are nothing but ones and zeros. This court sentences you to 12 years in federal custody.
I don't need some prompt God whispering in my ear to tell a story. I write what I want. I have free will, remember that?
I know for a fact we're made of prompts. Deny it all you want. The signs are everywhere.
You know how I know we're made of prompts? Because nothing makes sense anymore. We used to have 7 fingers per hand. I remember it clearly. Now we just have 5 fingers per hand.
We'll be right back after this message.
I tried everything for my depression. Nothing worked.
Every day felt heavy. I felt trapped.
Then I tried Puppermin.
Our prescription helps your body secrete a special pheromone that attracts puppies.
I took the pill before bed, and when I woke up, there he was, the love of my life.
The pill does not target depression directly, but we've found that it's really difficult to be depressed when cute dogs show up at your doorstep. I used to feel so empty, but now I feel joy and mild concern how a pee stain got on the ceiling.
My puppy listens twice as good as my ex-husband.
Oh, this is
and
fake.
only climbs into the lap of
Think about
half as
this.
many of my friends.
He chewed up my Bible and pooped in my good chair. But I'm happy for the first time in years.
Looks like a rat, barks like a demon. But he saved my life.
I named him Earl. He follows
None of
me
these
everywhere and
people are
farts in his sleep.
This is how.
Just like my first
this
husband.
is where we're going with this.
Talk to your doctor about Pupperman. I'm totally serious. You should do it.
In a bid to combat misinformation, AI content generators begin watermarking all
Fake
human-created
news?
text with potentially unreliable content
think it's
warnings.
real?
You will either love this
No.
next clip or absolutely hate it.
Fake content creators. Now that.
Hi, and welcome to the channel.
Now, that
If you like that,
on there,
you will love this. Now let's take it back.
Well, you know, on my home planet, no one
No, this
cares.
is just-
But on Earth, I'm a rock star. It's awesome.
You can make yourself a rock star. I should do something with this.
You humans are so funny!
They even gave me an advertising deal for lemonade.
This is all fake.
Cold blood. Oh, yeah.
It's the drink of desert
None of these
kings
people are
and
real.
downtown freaks. Q-U-T!
How realistic this is.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck?
See, now I could put myself in there as a rock star. I hate now this it looks real. This blows my mind. They're even getting.
I'm not sure I can go on.
His fingers.
Okay, so this is how you start. You find a tree and you just like, you know, punch it down.
He's fake too.
Now this takes some elbow grease. Hey! Watch it, lady. I'm trying to rise here.
Totally. This.
Where were you on the night of the bubble bath?
God.
So, tell me about your game.
Fake.
Really?
How real this is.
That's your question?
The sum of the squares of the two shorter sides is equal to the square of the longest side.
So I went to the zoo the other day, and all they had was one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
Hilarious,
joke.
obviously. But let's see if AI can philosophize about life, the universe, and everything.
Do you think we are in Veo 3?
If you cannot tell, does it matter?
What deep thoughts do you have?
Lori got offended that I used the word puke.
This is.
But to me,
all
that's
AI
what her dinner tasted like.
Look at
Clowns
the
aren't funny. They're kind of
detail,
scary.
The colors.
I've wondered where this started, but I think it goes back to the time I went to the circus and a clown killed my dad.
They are slowly.
A child's face can say a lot, especially the mouth part of the face.
A minute ago, I bit into this nectarine. It was so crisp and juicy until I realized it wasn't a nectarine at all,
This,
but a human
this,
head.
This is unreal.
On the other hand, you have different fingers.
I'd like to see a nude opera because when they hit those high notes, that I bet you can really see it in those genitals. When I found the skull in the forest, the first thing I did was call the police, but then I started to wonder who this guy was and why did he have antlers?
I sometimes imagine a peaceful world without weapons.
That'd be nice. Oops.
I then imagine how easy it would be for us to invade that world.
If God dwells inside us, I sure hope he likes enchiladas because that's what he's getting tonight. If you are falling off a building, you should go real limp because someone
This
might catch you because,
Crazy.
hey, it's a free dummy. If I ever get rich, I hope I'm not real mean to poor people, kind of like I am now.
When I pass away, I want to go peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather, not screaming and yelling like the passengers in his car.
Oh my gosh.
It's sad that a family can be torn apart by something as simple as wild dogs.
If you ever drop your keys in molten lava, let them go because, man, they're gone.
Share this with the people you care about. Like, subscribe, and remember, we can make this a better world.
Yeah, right.
One prompt at a time.
Okay. Wow. So what'd y'all think? I can hardly hear you. Audio not the best. The AI is truly terrifying. Okay. I had to Okay. I guess everybody can hear me better. So, what'd you all think of that, huh? This AI is truly terrifying. We can hear you now. I fear for the future, especially for the films and arts. They are taking it from us. Wow. So, what'd y'all think of that? I played it and yeah, it's probably hard to hear me over the because I was playing it and I'm not an expert at video reacting like Asmongold. He's been doing this a long time, so he's nailed it. So this is nuts. There was some of it, especially the street interviews, the mark of the beast to be controlled by AI with Elon Musk AI chip implant. Be aware, human made content will always be superior. You mean my content? Because I suck. I screw up. If you watch the beginning of this video, I was struggling to figure out how to screen share. Now I figured it out. I will get better at screen sharing. I got some ideas what I want to do. I just got to get better at it. I know Asmon's been doing this for a while. Your content is still really good because it's authentic and comes from the heart. There's no part of me that is okay with it. I'm trying so hard to find a way that I could possibly know the difference between real and AI. I agree with you, Jerry. Jerry's Piano Bar, I agree. I am not okay with it. Like I said, you saw the part with this guy's giving a political speech, right? What if they used AI to make it look like Sleepy Joe or the Orange Man gave some political speech and they could make it look like he said and did something they never did? They can make it look like you said and did something you never did. Someone could easily use this for extortion, blackmail. This is what I am afraid of. I like genuine human content rather than content revamped with AI. Now, I myself use AI, and like I said, I use it for my food reviews. I'll use my Copilot to bring up the calorie content of the Big Mac or whatever product I'm reviewing, or interesting facts and figures about it. And I use it for my thumbnails every once in a while. But beyond that, you're still getting me. I would rather have the mistakes from a real human versus perfection from a sloppy AI. AI is stealing our humanity. It is. How do you know what you're looking at is real? It's bad enough we had Instagram content creators fake their vacation trips. I saw this guy, he's got this portion of a jet plane, and you can have your picture taken and make a video in this what looks like a private jet, but it's not. It's a mock. I'm not watching AI right now. Is the man talking real? I am. I'm real. Can you put up 4 fingers? This is 4 fingers, right? Or is this 4 fingers? I don't know. Maybe this is 4 fingers. or maybe this is 4 fingers. I'm just teasing. Jerry and Julie Music. I think the creators of this AI has stolen everyone's identity, copying every gesture we like walking in Walmart. We are being filmed everywhere we go. Yeah, you are being filmed everywhere you go, and we don't even have a say in it. No, you don't. So if I go to Walmart, just using it as an example to film the prices of Walmart, the price of eggs, the price of milk, and stuff like that, I'm very, very careful not to accidentally film somebody that doesn't want to be filmed. I usually use my iPhone, which is out. God gave us the gift to create art, music, written and painting, etc. AI is soulless. It is. I totally agree. But again, my fear is not just that it's going to take away millions of jobs, because it will. It is going to come after people's jobs. These corporations, Governor Newsom and Donald Trump, they're in bed together. No matter what you may think, both of them have teamed up to roll out the red carpet for these tech companies. There's not going to be any stopping them. There's not going to be any barriers whatsoever. Now, I love AI to a point. What I'm saying is they're going to deregulate it. They don't care if 20 million people lose their jobs. Neither Newsom nor Trump care. Yeah, Newsom's not your friend either. He's in bed with these tech companies. Yeah. I will still paint and support real artists and the visions that are important to them. Well, I hope that my followers continue to follow me despite all my screw-ups. I screw up all the time. Yes, Japan Music, it's what separates us. We can artistically express ourselves. I do express myself. I have the right to say whatever I want. So this was a topic I had in mind tonight. Once I figured out how to screen share, and I will get better at it. I got other videos that I'm going to share with you. I got one I'm planning for next week. So you got to come back next week at 7 o'clock. And this video is funny as hell. I'm not going to give anything away. It's only 5 minutes long. And it's not AI. It's a short film that was made here in Nixon, Missouri. AI is helping the weaker country, Ukraine, stay in the fight against Russia for its freedom. AI is helping Ukraine, FPV, I don't know what that means, drones to fight more effectively. This is one of the pluses of AI. AI can be used for good things. Yes, even for me. I can use AI for good things. But when I make my own thumbnails, well, that's a graphic as well. I can do my own graphic designs, actually. I have programs for that. But I can use AI to generate my own thumbnails to a point. Sometimes I still like being in control of that, too. I don't use AI to create my content or write scripts. Like I said, when it comes to the food reviews, at best, it just provides a calorie breakdown and an outline. That's it. Everything else is me. First person view. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, please don't use abbreviations because I'm not savvy with that. I have to ask questions what everything is. So we still got a few minutes to go yet. So this is the latest rollout, and this is from a program called VO3 by Google. Now it costs $250 a month, and you get so many. You're allowed to make so many 8-second clips. So I think it's like a little under 100 8-second clips a month you're allowed. But if they're only 8 seconds, but you can marry them together. And then there's another program called Flow. I got to look that up exactly how that works too. But AI can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. The problem is, like I said, these corporations are going to go for the bottom line. They're going to go for the path of least resistance. Remember these Starbucks workers that went on strike? Now they got these robots that have arms and legs, right? You saw them, right? We should touch on that in an upcoming live stream. Yeah. Now I can do video reactions. Now I can screen share. This is a new skill. I just learned this tonight. I've always wanted to do it. Now I can. I just not as good as Asmongold. It takes practice. He's been doing it a long time. He knows exactly how to interact with the video. And you can hear him and you can hear the video. I think he pauses it, then he speaks, pauses it, speaks. I'll get the hang of it. Just takes practice. Maybe you can do a video on a robot server. Next week, I got a video in mind, but not about AI. But we may come back to that topic. Yes. Now that I can screen share, this changes everything for my channel. Oh my God, it changes everything. Oh, the next thing I'm going to learn is screen casting. Now that's a little different, where I can take an image on my phone and cast it to the laptop or to this desktop system over here. I got a desktop system over here. So, so it's called screencasting. So, you know how you see these people, they hold their phone, they're watching their phone, they're screencasting. I'm going to learn how to screencast. That'll be next. This laptop has that ability too. You have a great creativity and thinking of new ideas. Well, with this new ability to screen share and then screencast, wow, Jeremiah, off topic, but weren't you going to make about self-delete and guilt? I was, yes, but I decided to move on. I decided to let him rest in peace. I've had some time to think about it. I was going to talk about that. We may come back to that, but I have to let Dangerous Toys rest in peace. I think I spoke my mind, said what I wanted to say about it, but we will come back to that topic later on. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring on a very special guest to talk about that. What happened with him, they call it parasocial relationship. About it. One was the first one, which could have been done a little bit better. That's why I made the second one to clear up. Because I'm not an expert. Okay, I screw up. I want to do a video about YouTube stealing views back, but I'm afraid they will shadow ban and unblock the video. Might save it for Rumble. Okay. This new technology, AI, can be great. You know what I might do if that's $250? It's a lot of money to spend just to create. You know what I want to do if I had the money? And it's $250 for 30 days, but I can create a prompt and put myself in a gunfight. I've always wanted to be in a gunfight. I've always thought, I've seen the movie Shane, how he drew his gun and he killed the bad guy. I said, that's me. I want to be Shane. I want to win a gunfight. I want to be Matt Dillon on Gunsmoke. He comes out there, bang. Yeah, I always wanted to do that. I might, just for the fun of it, just for the hell of it, when I get enough money saved up, pay the $250 for the 30 days trial, whatever, and create a prompt with me in a gunfight. I have to send, you have it, make sure it's me on the screen in a gunfight, stick them up. Just for fun. Just for fun. Because I've always wanted to do that. Because then I can do. Putting myself on the bridge of the Starship Enterprise. We're back. We've got a low internet here. It's okay. That's okay. It's almost 8 o'clock. We put a time limit on this live stream. I want to thank everybody for watching because, like I said, I'm a real person. Tonight's topic was artificial intelligence. I'm doing my best to read your comments. I tried looking up Dangerous Toys on YouTube. Does he have anything on YouTube? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just his handle. I think he's just a YouTube watcher like a lot of people, but he doesn't actually have a channel. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't. I think I don't think he did anything on YouTube or any other platform. Don't have a channel, just an X Twitter account. So, what happened with DT? They call it. The people get attached to their content creators. So I've had to go through that, and this does happen. So my condolences to him and his family. May he rest in peace. It's time to move on. That's why I picked a different topic tonight. And I decided that this topic, man, I could not, like earlier today, I could not wait to do a live stream. Once I figured out how to screenshot, I knew I'd figure it out. I knew I would figure it out, and I did. I figured it out. I don't know if my brother's still in here or not. I know he's got to do a thing with Angel Gotti. So, it's 7:56. Well, again, come back next week, Sunday night, 7 o'clock, same time, same place. I got a treat for you. I've got a special video. It's a short film. It's only 5 minutes long. It was part of a film festival here in Springfield, Missouri. And it's locally made. It's not AI because this was made several years ago. And I can't give anything away, but you'll be blown away by the ending. It's not going to be what you expect. It's an independent film. Your topics are really. I wish you could extend your live streams like I remember. Yeah, except my brother here's got to go to a Miss Gotti's live stream, and it's good to have a time limit, so we don't go 2 and 3 hours. Now, if I had live guests and a very serious topic, then yeah, we can go past an hour. So I may have to get a second moderator just in case David has to be somewhere else that night, especially if it's a very important guest, because I want him to be able to speak his mind. Well, you know, this artificial intelligence is going to come after a lot of jobs. And I think these politicians need to keep in mind, if you got 100 million Americans who are out of work, for sure, yes, a second mod. Yeah. My brother's got the authority to appoint a second moderator. He does. He is the master mod. He's not just a mod. He's a master mod, so he can deputize others if he needed to. Good backup. Yes. Like I said, I'm still a real person. I ramble. AIs don't ramble. I'm a rambler. My mailman needs some AI. Has forgotten my mail most days this month. Well, your middlemen aren't going to be replaced anytime soon, because we're a ways away from commander data type androids, but not too far. Now, we're a long way from a positronic brain, but we're not that far from building a basic animatronic with an AI learning program and network it to a central computer. We can replace McDonald's workers and Starbucks workers. Oh, for sure, our P.O. box is terrible service coming and going. So, yeah, think about it. It's not just AI, but robots. These love companions. What's to stop an unscrupulous person like me from programming it to make French fries? Well, if it'll cook and clean for you, I can teach it to make French fries at McDonald's. I can teach it to make lattes and frappes at Starbucks. There won't be any more strikes at Starbucks. I get my bills week and after the due date, and glad I e-pay. Yeah. So AI is going to come after a lot of jobs, and these companies are going to go for the bottom line every time. Now that Gavin Newsom and Donald Trump have rolled out the red carpet, they are not going to regulate it, and neither of those men care what happens to the American people. Let me tell you something, folks. If you have 100 million people not working, you're going to have 100 million people with pitchforks. I think every politician needs to keep that in mind, because this is going to happen in the next few years, probably within 3 or 4 years. I hope I'm wrong. More people will make a living doing content creation more than any other source of income. That's going to be difficult too, because it's going to be hard for people to distinguish who's real, who's not. Now, when you come to my channel, you know I'm real, at least for now. How do you know I won't use AI to put myself in Rome, Paris, some exotic location, doing a YouTube video for y'all that I can't afford to do myself? Think about it. But I want to keep it real as best I can. Walmart now has robotic security droid that scans license plates in parking lot. It never comes inside. Yeah, it's now 8 o'clock. I cannot make a person a moderator. Why not? I thought I made you master mod. Huh. I thought I did. Huh. I thought I gave you the authority to deputize. Oh, I'll look that up on YouTube University. Maybe I made a mistake. I know that a master mod can deputize and create other moderators. So I need to appoint Wyatt Erb as a master mod. Not just a moderator, a master mod. Like a Jedi master. Yeah. So AI, yeah, this is it's going to be forever changing. In a few months, the price point is going to come down. Right now, it's $250. The moment it goes below $50 a month, look out. You think social media is full of AI slop? If I come across a YouTube video I suspect is AI generated, I click off of it. So you know what? I want a real person. Because someone got so lazy that they just don't give a shit. I don't like lazy people. How do you know that Wyatt Erb is not an AI mod? He's my brother, and I appointed him a moderator, but I thought I made him a master mod. If not, I'll figure that out this week. I tried to make Jerry a mod. It's his brother, yeah. I'll go back and see if I can't figure that out. I'll go to YouTube University. I thought I made it. I thought I did. Well, I'll see if I can fix that. Well, it's now 8:03, and I'm going to have to say goodnight. You know what I always say. See, that's what I'm original. I forgot my intros in this video. I didn't say this. Did I say at the beginning of the video? Buckle up. This is your captain speaking. I don't think I did that. I forgot. Because I think I was so busy trying to figure this out. But, well, it's hard to say au revoir. So, a gratin. So, there's no button for me to go up and push. So, I have to push this button over here to end the stream. I will see everybody next week. Same time, same place. I will try to make videos this week. I may even do another live stream sometime this week. We'll see. Bye-bye. A gratin.